going on, Spicies? Look, we gotta talk. Cardi B is now in the news. You know, everything Cardi B says, she makes the news. So this says, Sanders agrees Cardi B should be a politician. It would be great. Now, Sanders, obviously, with his yellow stained teeth, has drank too much coffee or something in his day, and it went to his head. Sanders is old enough to be friends with Bill Cosby. Guarantee you sometime in his career, he was smiling and chum-chumming with Bill, but he was not there. I don't believe it. I doubt it. Prove me wrong that he was there to give all that praise to him. Okay, so let's go to the article. Rapper Cardi B, who recently expressed her interest in running for Congress, proposed a solution to the heated gun debate. Treat guns like alcohol. Guns can also be prohibited like the time alcohol was, said the rapper, whose real name is Belcalis Marlinez Almanzar. But guess what? She continued, it was allowed again with regulations and strict rules, and now people drink responsibly. So I'm going to show y'all the tweets a little bit later, her actual tweets and what the people had to say. People are over it, okay? They are over it, and they are now saying more. Thanks to us out here who is saying this is not right. She should not be admitting to such things in her life and have no accountability, cussing people out, telling them to suck something she don't have and was not born with, nor did she have it attached to her, I don't think. So people are just coming at her for this. Let's go to the next slide. The entertainer made the remarks after a Twitter user pointed out to her that bearing arms is a protected constitutional right, as is free speech under the First Amendment. Cardi B was apparently confused about the Second Amendment, hence her suggestion to treat it like alcohol. Additionally, it's unclear why the rapper believes prohibition and then its overturning has made people drink responsibly. So they're basically not sure why you bring why that analogy. Comparing alcohol to the Second Amendment has nothing to do with the situation at hand. I guess that's what they're saying right here. Let's continue because this is kind of long. Question about guns popped up on Cardi B's Twitter feed after the rapper said she wanted to open up political discussions with conservatives unless you racist. Let me tell you something, because every time I post anything political, I get attacked all type of crazy. She wrote, if you are conservative and if you support an opposite party, that's okay unless you racist. We can get into friendly debates on here, voice your opinion, and I'll voice mine. However, don't try me and don't take my kindness for weakness. I be violating. The 27-year-old continued, I don't really like being on that type time. We grown. Let's be grown. Let's teach and learn. So this is what the people had to say. Under here, someone says, do you think it's appropriate to cause physical harm to people you disagree with? I am Cardi B, especially over politics and personal defense, for example. That's when Cardi's like, wait, no, listen, violate is a popular New York slang for when you about to put someone in their place. Boy, ain't nobody trying to touch that girl. Example, oh, hell nah, the McDonald's ice cream machine broke. I'm about to violate. So that's what I'm saying. You making these words up, these slang words that is very degrading, disrespectful, and harmful, and you're also saying that you want to be a politician. You want to be the person that's in office of Congress and basically solicit rules and regulations for law officials, laws, and civilians, people that live in the country and the world. Girl, please, no. Another one, she says, to join the military, you need proper training and follow rules, right? They do evaluation check to get in, right? If you don't qualify, you get kicked out, right? So if you don't get training and don't follow proper rules and don't qualify to own a gun, you shouldn't have one. That was her point. And someone replied saying, but you can be 18 to join the military. I'm all for what you're saying, but it goes hand in hand. This is what the person I just read was going off of. This Cardi says, and it can also be prohibited like the time alcohol was, but guess what? It was allowed again with regulations and strict rules, and now people drink responsibly. Someone says owning a gun is a constitutional right, just like free speech. And the point of this person is that this is not just like alcohol, something that can be prohibited state by state. This is about an amendment, because amendment number 2 protects the people. You have a right to bear arms, and that is what the amendment states. This is a constitutional right. So they didn't understand, I guess, how you can compare alcohol to bearing arms. I'm guessing that's what this was about. I wish he had elaborated more, Mr. MCQ, but that's my guess. He said possibly get the responsibility to own a gun. Is that fair? Someone says, we code, just don't touch my guns. Okay, whatever. Cardi says, listen, I do believe we have the right to bear arms. However, I do believe in order to get a gun, we should get mental checkups, proper training, and an older age limit to own one. If the proper age limit to drinking is 21 because these kids can't handle their liquor, how can they? Someone, okay, they just responded that again. Okay. And Cardi says, and I'll voice mine. However, don't try me and don't take my kindness for weakness. I'll be violating. I don't really like being on the type of time we grown. Just like, okay, so we already read that. These are just her tweets broken down. She says, let me tell you something, because every time I post anything political, I get attacked all type of crazy. If you are conservative and if, okay, we read that as well in the article. Well, my thing is, Cardi always says, let me tell you something. The way she expresses herself is just, it's very immature and very, when I say that, I don't mean like young age. I'm talking more so, there's no thought to what she says and how she expresses what she means and how she articulates herself. So she actually draws this backlash to her. You know, people are going to challenge you, Cardi. People, I can't even articulate myself as well as some other people, but I mean, the way she speaks, her choice of words, and it just calls for action. So let's look at this tweet that I thought was interesting. This is when they going in on her. So I do feel like if I go back to school and focus up, I can be a part of Congress. I deadass have so much ideas that make sense. I just need a couple of years of school and I can shake the table. I deadass have so much ideas. Like, Cardi, come on, man. You're not even trying to speak English. Think before you speak. I'm not perfect, yo, but I mean, come on. Mindy says what I'm feeling. She said, you're going to need more school than that. Your spaces are off, too. But hey, how can we hold you accountable for kindergarten level-ish? And am I right? So let's see what Cardi had to say, because, you know, she don't like to be told. So let's see what she had to say. So your lips are ashy and you barely have none. Leave me alone. I don't insult your party or your beliefs. So please don't try me and let's keep sweet, okay? Don't want a dog walk you. See, that girl is not equipped for nobody's Congress. You, first of all, you party or your beliefs. It's not beliefs. It's belief. Yo, that's the one thing that irritates me, okay? When people don't spell right. Like, a lot of older people, they don't spell that right. That don't irritate me. Because, you know what? We gonna respect our elders and we understand back in the day we didn't have the opportunity that we should have had, you know. But I do fault you when you trying to be smart mouth and you said something like your beliefs. Girl, are you serious? You just made her look at you like you're just the worst idiot in the world. I would have just stopped, spell check real fast, because she just insulted the way that you enunciate, the way that you see, I mean, I'm thinking at least the way that you type out your words, your sentences, and you go back and you say that I didn't insult your party or your beliefs. So please don't try me and let's keep sweet, okay? She knows how to be nasty and smart, but she can't go and spell check real fast and just get the proper way to say it. Your beliefs. It's spelled BELIEFS. I'd rather you just, girl, spell it right. I before E, except after C. This is why staying in school is important. I hear a lot of people saying school doesn't make a difference whether you win or you did not go. It does make a difference, because you have to be able to communicate to people. You want respect from people that have went to school and study. You want their respect, but you come out speaking like this. You're not on their level, and a lot of them, they're gonna, if they don't notice yet, they will notice if you don't try. A lot of times people are forgiven and they understand it, but to an extent. If you are still making those same grammatical errors that you made for 10 years, and you have a nerve to want to be on the front line and speak out and be the leader, boy, girl, go sit down, because no one wants that. You have to articulate yourself and at least go try to learn how to read. Nobody's going to put up with that. All right, so let's go back in history a little bit. Remember, Cardi B admitted to doing things that Bill Cosby is in jail for. So I got both videos. I'm going to play a slide of her 3 years ago, which would have been 2016. Her on live video saying that she drugged and robbed men. We have Bill Cosby also admitting over 30 years ago on a show. I mean, years, 70s. On a show that he used to put Spanish fly in drinks. So I want to know from both when it comes to both of these two people, what is the difference? Why is one in prison and can't get an appeal, denied an appeal, and the other is being promoted on social media, in the media, on news? Who would even promote her messages of want to be in Congress? I want to know what you like more about her that you don't like about Bill Cosby, because if it was about the crime, she would be held accountable, right? Because it's the same crime. It can't be about the crime. It has to be that you like one and like something about the other one. So tell me what you prefer over Cardi that you don't like of Bill Cosby.
Hours. I paid over $50,000 in studio time because you gotta pay good engineers, you gotta go to a good studio, and you gotta put in that bread. I did it with my money. So for a bitch to say that I don't motherfucking deserve it because I don't put in no fucking work, now that's when I feel like niggas is bugging. Cause I did it myself. Niggas must have forgot, my nigga, the shit that I did to motherfucking survive. Like, I had to go straight. I had to go, oh yeah, you wanna fuck me? Yeah, let's go to this hotel. And I drug niggas up and I robbed them. That's what I used to do.
Spanish Fly was the thing that all boys from age 11 on up to death, we will still be searching for Spanish Fly.
That's right.
And what was the old story was, if you took a little drop, no, it was on the head of a pin.
That's right.
And
Drop
you put
it in
a drink.
Coca-Cola. Don't matter.
It doesn't make it, and the girl would drink it, and
she's yours.
Hello, America.